Let's have a look at this question. It says x and y are positive integers and we have to look at this equation and figure out how many pair of values of x and y satisfy this equation. Let's rewrite this equation a little bit differently. Let me write xy first and then follow it up with x plus y and make it equals to 47. Now, if you take x common from the first two terms, what are we going to get? We are going to get y plus 1 inside this bracket. And now what are we left with over here? Y, which is equals to what? 47. Now, if I can get a y plus 1 on this side, then I can take y plus 1 common again, and that will turn out to be x plus 1 into y plus 1, right? That will help me to solve the question better. So I'm just putting a plus 1 on one side and I'm putting plus 1 on the other side, so not changing the equation at all. Now put this into a bracket and you will suddenly start looking at the equation slightly differently. What will you get now? You will get x plus 1 times of y plus 1 is equals to 48. Now this comes down to what? 48 needs to be written as a product of two numbers, x plus 1 into y plus 1. The only thing that we have to be careful about is x plus y are positive integers. That's important, right? Now, how can I write 48 as a product of two numbers? Let me start with 1 and 48. The problem with 1 and 48 is that the moment you call x plus 1 is equals to 1, x turns out to be 0. Although y is still turning out to be equals to 47, but this will not be an acceptable solution as x and y are positive integers. So I'll have to remove this. But understand that the moment I take 2, I'll get a 24 over here and I'll get for x is equals to 1 and I'll get y is equals to 23. That will be acceptable solution, acceptable pair of solution, correct? So now we will have to look at how many such numbers can I write. All of these numbers, if you watch it very carefully, are nothing but the factors of 48. So it is about counting the number of factors of 48 in this particular place, isn't it? So what is the number of factors of 48? 48 can be written as 2 power 4 into 3 power 1. I've written the number 48 into prime number format. Now, what will be the number of factors? The number of factors will be 4 plus 1 into 1 plus 1, which is going to give me what? Which is going to give me 10 factors. So there are 10 such numbers that I can write starting from 1, 2, 3 all the way up to 48 over here. Out of this, I will not get a solution corresponding to this and I will not get a solution corresponding to this also. Rest all of the factors will give me a pair of solutions. So out of 10 factors, I'll have to remove 2 factors. I'll be left with how many factors? 8 factors, and all of those 8 factors will give me a pair of solution for x and y. So the answer to this question is option A, 8.